One thing I've learned since I started making bus driver content is that people outside the United States think that our buses here in America are awful.
He ain't lying.
Even our newest buses that are manufactured in the United States look absolutely old and outdated to most people outside of America. They're like, that's a new bus? And people always have something to say about the stop request cords. They're like, you guys use cords still? Why do you use cords? That's so stupid. You don't have buttons? So first of all, let me demonstrate the stop request cord.
Stop requested.
And for all of you that think that we don't have buttons in the United States of America for people to request their stop, we do. Here's proof that we have buttons on the bus.
Stop requested.
So there you have it. Now, I want to focus my attention on this one comment that I got on a TikTok video that I posted in which I was talking about the stop request cord. And this person said, in London, we have buttons, laugh emoji. A shout out to all my people in London. Actually, one of my favorite bus driver content creators is Double Decker Anton. He's a London bus driver, and when I first started this channel, he reached out to me. He's a really great person, and hopefully one day I can visit London so that I can meet Double Decker Anton and I can ride one of these buses that have these button stop request things, because I don't know anything about that. Now, all jokes aside, buttons are available in the United States. There are tons of different transit agencies in the United States, and some of them have nothing but stop request buttons on their buses. Some buses, like the ones I operate, they have the stop request cord and the button. Buttons are an option. It's just all about what the transit agency chooses when they are speccing their buses. Sometimes they'll go with the cord, sometimes they'll go with the button, sometimes they'll go with both. You have options. And yes, the stop request cord is definitely old school, but it works. And from what I've been told by people that do maintenance on buses, by a couple of people, not everybody, the cords are actually easier to maintain and it's a quicker fix. They do need to be repaired sometimes because people pull the cords down because some people just think it's funny, I guess. And it's cheaper than the buttons. So maybe some transit agencies just go with the cord for those reasons. And that's actually understandable, because at the end of the day, all you need is for something to indicate to the bus driver that someone is requesting the next stop. I didn't think buttons versus a stop request cord was such a big deal until I started making content on YouTube about being a bus driver, and people from outside the United States are just like, oh my God, you don't have buttons? Where are the buttons? Why don't you have buttons? Well, we do have buttons, I just showed you. And a lot of transit agencies, as I stated before, they do have buttons. Listen, I understand that buses overseas are way better than the buses here in the United States. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite buses is made by Mercedes-Benz. Here's a picture of that bus. That is a beautiful bus. I couldn't even imagine having a bus that nice as a public transit bus here in the United States. I'm telling you, man, if the general public got their hands on a bus that nice, it'd just be really sad to see how much they would destroy it. Everything would be broken. There'd be pee everywhere.
That's nasty.
Food, bodily fluids, marijuana shavings, blunt wrapper shavings, backwoods shavings. One thing that I love to mention is that when you pull this cord one time, the chime only sounds once. So once it sounds and it says stop requested, you can pull that cord as many times as you want to afterwards, but there will be no more sound. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this video.